So here we got 6 minus 5.738. Okay, so notice we got a whole number minus a decimal. So what I would do, because we got 3 decimal places, I would write 6 point and then 3 zeros to match them up. So it's like 6,000 minus 5.738. Okay, here we just subtract now. So you notice if they're all zeros, you cannot subtract. So we need to borrow from the first non-zero number. So here we are, we got 6. So let me just change the pen color. So borrowing from the 6, that becomes a 5, and this becomes a 10. Cross this out, becomes a 9. This becomes a 10, and rinse and repeat until you get 10 on the last one, and the other is 9. Now we just subtract. So 10 take away 8 is 2. 9 take away 3 is 6. 9 take away 7 is 2. And the last one is 0. So it'd be 0.262. Good. So guys, I hope you're enjoying this so far. I mean, we're going quite deep. You know, if you're enjoying it, give me a like. Otherwise, stay tuned and let's keep going. Next one. So we got 3.9 times 30. Trick is, if you times in by something by 30 and you got decimal, you can cross out a 0 and make this a whole number. So this is now 39 times 3. So 39 times 3, well, you even know you don't. So 30 times 3, easy. 3 times 3 is 9, so 90. And then do 9 times 3, which is times table, 27. And then add them up, and you should get 117. Very easy, very easy. Okay, just checking if this is correct. 3 times 9, 30. Yep, looks legit to me. Always double check my answers anyway, but I'm going to check anyway in case. Alright, 28. So just like the other one, mixed fraction and regular fraction, we need to tidy this up. So first things first, let's sort this out, yeah? So changing this one into what's it called? Improper fraction, we can just do 1 times 15, which is 15, and add it to the 1, which is now 16 fifteenths. And we're going to do minus 2 fifths. Now, because we know that 15 is also part of the 5 times table, this second fraction can become over 15 if we multiply it by 3, right? So multiplying up and down by 3, this entire fraction becomes 6 over 15. So now we got 16 over 15 minus 6 over 15. So 16 take away 6 is 10 fifteenths. And then simplifying this further, you notice you can divide it by 5 because in the 5 times table, you should get 2 on the top half and 3 in the bottom half. So 2/3. Don't bother writing this as a decimal because it just looks ugly. Keep it as a fraction, guys, yeah? Ooh, oh, this is a big one. So another long multiplication. Well, let's have a look. So you go 5,413 times 86, and we got to show our method. Okay, we're gonna do on the grid this time, or we're gonna do on the column as we can see. So on the right side, I'm gonna write 5,413 times 6 first, and then 5,413 times 80. So just imagine it's an 8. Just like the previous method. Let's see what happens. So you got 3 times 6 is 18 here, carry the 1. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7. 6 times 4 is 24, so 4 carry the 2. And then 5 times 6 is 30, plus 2, 32. If you guys already got the answer, I'll put the answer in a second, then skip ahead, yeah? I'll do this very fast. So ignoring the 0, 8 times 3 is 24, so 4 carry the 2. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 2 is 10, carry the 1. 8 is 32, plus 1, 33, carry the 3. 5 times 8 is 40, plus 3, 43. Easy. Now add these numbers up. So let's line them up properly actually. So this looks like we're wasting time, but the truth is, oh yeah. So almost made a mistake again. So when you see, because it's times by 80, don't forget to stick an extra 0, yeah? Anyway, the good thing about recording is that even if mistakes happen, we can always go back and double check. So that's the whole point. Always double check your work. Now adding these two figures across, 433 and 040, 32,478. So adding this up, you should get 8 here. 4 plus 7 is 11. 1 carry the 1. So you got 1 and 4 make 5. Be careful, this isn't a 10, yeah? 3 and 2 is 5. 3 and 3 is 6. And last one is 4. Oh, that was a big number, isn't it? I'm just going to check on my calculator right now because I want to make sure. And, woo, yeah, we got it. Nice. So the answer is correct. So, yep, that goes in the box right here. Anyway, let's keep going. Number 30. Oh, 99% of 200. Now, this is kind of cheeky. because you could really just find 1%, because everything's always out of 100%. If you know 1%, it will just be the other side. So yeah, this is easy. So first things first, always find 10%, because it means divide by 10. Divide 200 by 10, you get 20. To get 1%, well, divide again by 10, because to get 10 to 1, you divide them by 10, so it's 2. That means to get 99%, well, if imagine 200 represents 100%, yep. That means if you subtract 1%, you subtract 2, so you get 198, because you need 2 more to make 100%. So it's 198. So this is a nice nifty trick. Always find, if you got a really high percentage, find the low percentages and just subtract it from the 100%, and then subtract the whole numbers, and you should get the values. That's it. Oh, alright, 31. A quarter divided by 2. This is, if you're dividing by a whole number, just think of it as a fraction, 2/1. And because of the rule of division, use the KFC method, okay? I was going to say keep fried chicken. No, it's not keep fried chicken. So keep, flip, and change. So keep the first figure, flip the sign, and then change the fraction. Well, I'm sure I said upside down. Flip the fraction and change the sign. So it's 1/4 times a half. Flip this and change that. So you should get 1 times 1 is 1. 4 times 2 is 8. So it's 1/8. Easy.